So, in order... nice. So, in order for the repairs to take place, the ship has to anchor. And Stacia says, I think we're probably fine. We can anchor. I guess at this point, though, the ship does shrink back down to size.
Yeah. Oh wait, everybody get to the center.
Yep. And repairs sort of take the rest of the night.
I go up to Elril with my shadow blade and be like, look, I'm like you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Nice. I'm flattered.
Nate looks at Karasi's really cool katana. Thuvius's...
Not a
He doesn't have a katana.
Scimitar, sorry.
And a cool longsword.
Yeah, and a cool longsword. Your cool longsword. His shadow blade.
One dissipates into the air.
Thinks about his packed weapon, look at his staff, looks at his little pickaxe, and is like, that's cool. It's pretty cool.
Well, you know what they say.
He was just dropping his and calling it back up to his head.
Cetacea's gonna come up to you guys and go, what the... Why are you not pirates?
Honestly?
Because
morally
that would be
speaking,
unlawful.
It's...
Sailors. Privateers. How's that?
I get seasick.
Oh, we are a guild.
Oh, well,
That's-
they've never broken a law. Or a rule.
I mean, I try to not break the law.
Right, yeah, but a rule, maybe.
What do you mean?
That, maybe it's technically not illegal, but someone was like, hey,
when I was
don't
younger,
do this.
I frequently would be rebellious, and sometimes I would sneak an extra sweet or something, or I would miss curfew by 20 minutes or something to that.
We were so close to having something in common.
What?
Well, I thought you meant, sneak out.
Oh, no, I would never.
Finn, you didn't sneak out either. You have a place to live.
I would sneak out of jail, probably.
No, I was kept on a fairly short leash as a child.
you were leashed too? I was a wanderer.
Well, I wasn't literally leashed.
Me neither. That's weird.
Insight.
What the hell?
But no, I guess since
Well, I mean, we've snuck out at night to do shit that Nate tells us not to.
well, we didn't.
Hey, yeah. So that's technically a rule.
No,
that
I
you
remember
broke.
having the discussion that we were going to go take a look and we weren't going to
Yeah.
slow you down.
Also,
Which time?
I don't make the rules. Everyone is an adult except you, who can make their own autonomous decisions.
Herky?
And Herky.
Might be an adult.
Karos is technically an adult. In Kenku years.
Well, I enjoy the night. I mean, that was impressive.
Want to have some fun? I haven't used this deck of cards. Anyone? Anyone?
Deck of cards?
I'd like a short rest.
It's nothing fancy.
Alright, yeah, let's have some fun.
So how many cards do you want to draw from the deck of many things?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like,
I just flip it over and
Fuck
slide
the
it.
campaign. We're doing deck of many things now. Alright, yeah, I guess rest up the rest of the night. Stacia says, yeah, I mean, pretty early tomorrow morning, we're going to reach our uncharted area where we might want to start enacting the plan.
Got rid of those spies.
You did.
I rest, and I once again sit on deck and I watch the waves, the stars, the herc.
we can't do carousing with the crew.
Oh, the crew's doing plenty of carousing. Before bedtime.
Thuvius
Yeah.
is getting in on
Yeah,
that.
I want to play cards. It's fun.
Well, the crew will play.
I'll play.
We'll gamble, come on.
A
Wait,
game
while
of-
Elril is gazing, I sneak up on deck. Or I try not to be seen.
From him?
Yeah.
Stealth and, I guess, I'll do it to your passive. So.
Perception. Oh, okay, sure.
You're not looking for him.
22.
Yeah.
And I cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh. right.
So just surface for now.
Surface thoughts.
That's any creature within 30 feet. You hear a lot of we hear a lot of words. It's just predominantly herky. You also from this you get the
wait,
sense-
no. Wait, I think if I can.
You can delve deeper.
No, but I think if.
And I get to make a save.
Yeah, but so hold on, wait. Detect thoughts. Because I think if I can see them, I can specifically choose just that one. That person. So I can block Herky, sorry.
Before you do block Herky,
Yeah.
you get the sense that Herky isn't the only word he can say, it's just the only one you guys have responded positively to, so it's the only one he's decided to use.
Such a dog.
Um,
I'm gonna save that one, Herky. We'll get back to that later.
what am I thinking about? I guess surface thoughts. What's the weather like right now?
You're just listening to
It's starting to get pretty cloudy. You can still see bits of the sky, but it's getting pretty cloudy and it's frigid at this point.
Surface thoughts you pick up, oh, it's a bit chilly out tonight, and you also pick up disappointment that the stars are blocked. That is not a very nice night to see the stars.
Put on dramatic music and everything.
Hold on, I know, hold on.
No, not you. Yeah.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I'm hidden behind something.
Easy enough.
But and make a wisdom saving throw.
You want this back?
No,
It's definitely gonna be a failure. 10.
Yeah, so I gain insight into your reasoning, if any, your emotional state, and something that looms large in your mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates.
Okay. Read my own notes. So read that again. What do you?
Insight into your reasoning, if any, your emotional
Okay,
state.
so my reasoning is I enjoy spending the nights on deck and looking at the stars, just because it's not something I'm used to seeing. I've only seen starry skies for a short time in my life.
Your emotional state.
My emotional state at this moment is I'm still pleasantly feeling accomplished with today's victory. I'm feeling confident for what we are about to try and do. I'm a little surprised at the sudden, you could say, small bursts of optimism I've been feeling lately. A little, yeah, that makes sense.
And the last one.
What's the last one again?
Something that looms large in your mind, such as something you worry over, love, or hate.
I'm largely thinking of what or who am I becoming? What is this life and my patronage pushing me towards? And if am I doing it right? Am I being a good patron? No, I'm not the patron. Or is the
Your patron is the King of Thieves.
right? am I going about this patronage in the right way? And what is it leading me to? And I've been thinking about, do I have a say in the direction of this pact, you could say. And it's on my mind often.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try to sneak away, because once it ends, you know something was probing into you. It says it knows that you did it, but if he can't see me, target knows that you are probing into its mind.
That makes it sound like it doesn't need sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me think. But...
You're probably gonna be like, why is Finn? There's a Finn feeling in my head.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to sneak away before it.
I mean,
ends.
easy enough to sneak away.
You can hear like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, in your mind. Just be like,
Hold on. So DM, I would like to use thaumaturgy incorrectly and create stars in the sky.
Sure.
Thank you. Before I leave and then run off.
Just a little brief, speckle of stars. Very pretty. You're like, huh? And then...
I turn around. I see
I'm
that
in bed. I
I
go
see
to
that
bed.
he's not there. What do you think about that, Herky?
Turkey?
Yeah. Strange.
Turkey?
I turn back to the sea,
Alright.
and I do nothing.
So those two are still sort of gambling with the crew.
Do you
Are you
have
like-
minor illusion?
go fish.
Crossy, what are you up to?
Is
Studying
the
blades.
merriment still happening?
Yeah, it's calming down a little bit, but it's certainly still happening.
I'm mingling. I'm silently drinking and enjoying the revelry.
Cool. Helena's gonna come up to you.
Oh, never mind.
Just be like, how do you deal with hanging out with those guys? You're quiet, calm, collected, competent.
And the rest are.
And she sort of points over at Thuvius, is like, why?
Dubious is a friend.
But like, why?
That's so.
I suppose. Well, how much do you know about him? Like his life, his past?
No, his last name. Thuvius Amaz.
That doesn't mean a whole lot
Is that
to
in
me.
my voice?
Yeah.
Thuvius Amaz.
That's uncanny that you can do that, but it doesn't mean a lot
That's
to me.
uncanny that you can do that.
Okay. I just mean, like, why... Rich parents, then?
Rich parents.
Okay, Is he, like, married? I don't know. I'm not him, no, I'm me.
You want to marry?
No, oh my god, no! No. She's blushing. I only ask because I feel like a man like him might be.
I will ask.
No, please. This was a mistake. Forget that I said anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay. Goodbye. Good night, Master Kenku.
I forgot to mention that when you read my thoughts, there's probably just a continuous low, like grinding of gears
Right.
sound.
Yeah, that's true. Actually. Yeah.
Okay, forgot about that. Thank you.
Okay. Which party member is, besides Thuvius, is like unoccupied enough to like see me waving them over?
Thuvius
I
is
probably ran
occupied
by.
with like trying to like keep the rabble.
Wait,
in
where
there.
Oh,
are
playing
they?
cards. So I said anyone but you.
Oh, top deck. Okay.
That was probably a little occupied with the sky. Herky's gonna see this and sort of waddle over to you. Karasu's more than welcome to as well.
Is this a 6 or a 9?
I just realized Thuvius has no gold to be gambling with.
I figured you guys weren't charging each other. They were just sort of friendly.
No, I gave you gold.
You did, didn't you?
I gave you 200.
Yeah, okay.
It's gone. You gotta give me more.
No.
Is this a 6 or a 9?
What?
It's like a 5.
Cetacean's like, are you good?
It's dark out. Is this a 6 or a 9?
It's
6.
Dang it. Okay. That's all I wanted to do.
okay. The revelry sort of calms
said,
down
"I
after a
fold."
while. The revelry sort of calms down after a while.
You're not great at
Ship in.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it going as long as possible.
You do, but people start going to bed and Cetacean starts like kicking people out and she's like, "Don't we have to do a big thing tomorrow. Let's go to bed now." Well, I know you don't have to. But if you need somebody to play cards with, get your elf friend, get Elril or Helena to do it. And
Helena.
No. Steer the ship.
Come on.
Steer the ship.
I'm gonna go above deck with her while she's trying to go steer the ship.
Everybody else, I assume, is sort of headed to bed.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing with Erky. She's like, "What do you want?" Unless you want to do something.
What does he want?
Not me.
Yeah.
No, I watch him walk off and I'm like,
No, I actually didn't have anything in mind other than just like bother. Like,
Why do you do this every night?
what do you mean? You would rather stand here alone?
Then with you? Yep.
All right. Fine. He heads back down. He turns around and leaves.
But you can't go down below deck just in case something happens.
You want to bet? From the stairs.
You physically can, but it is your duty to stay above deck just in case something
Oh,
goes
of
wrong and you
course.
take over.
Duty bound.
Oh my
He
God.
walks back up.
I wish anyone else had asked to be trained in this.
And you're stuck with me.
Great. Well, why don't you meditate and take over when I'm ready to
He
meditate?
starts meditating 5 feet away this
You're
time.
the worst man I've ever met.
Meditating.
Cross is still standing there watching this all happen.
She sees you and goes like,
You go back.
Why is Karasu up here?
he's not, he's gone.
Karasu, what are you doing up here?
She's just like,
Sleeping. Goes full attack.
I like Karasu.
Elril, you just look at the sky and meditate?
Yep.
Cool. Day ends up coming without much of a problem. As you travel for a little while, you start to see, like in the far distance, some massive white structure, like on the far horizon, and there's some like dark dots in front of it. But Andrew's like, I believe by our vampire friends, what she said, that's probably the Whalebone Palace way up there. So now might be the time to go into a bottle where they can't eat us.
Before we do that, just kidding.
I mean, don't we want to try to get as close as possible before we...
The dark dots are getting bigger. You assume that the ships are sailing out to do their raiding for the day.
Yeah, then let's hurry this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the plan? We going invisible?
Jump!
Sploosh.
Oh, wait!
Wait, are we doing water breathing on us first?
Oh yeah,
So,
you're gonna have to come down
That's
here.
okay.
pretty sure we might have messed it up.
Christ.
Climb back up.
What a big
No,
Cuthbert.
Oh, okay, fine. We climb back up.
Look at me, I'm dripping.
Water breathing.
Is this the inn behind? This is so unceremonious.
Okay. Well, let me draw a little map for you real quick.
An itty bitty map.
A little
A
baby
little
map.
baby map. It's so cute and small. You like the little baby map?
Oh. Okay.
Blake, while you drawing the map, be a pause. Because I have an announcement to make.
A pause. Do you want to make this announcement on camera or
Off camera.
See you in a minute. All right, so you hop off, you do the water breathing, you put them in the bottle. Easy enough. You go for a while.
We're also invisible.
Yes. You go for a while.
We just living our lives on the ship.
Yeah, as you go into the bottle, it's like it's a storm for sure, but it's not like a storm that's shaking the boat or anything. You're just sort of there in the rain.
I can't like see out.
No, it's obscured by a storm.
That answers my question from earlier.
You're a banana.
That being said, it's quite a bit warmer in here. This is a very temperate storm.
Do I have to stay above deck now?
No.
I guess not.
No.
Ew.
The two of you who are outside it, about 15 minutes of straight, like, Mirabelle sprinting.
Are we invisible?
You are. Well, I
Okay.
assume you casted it, yeah.
Alright. I'll use a spell slot.
It's going to get you to about here. This is the Whalebone Palace. This is too big. You're a lot smaller than this, but that's the Whalebone Palace. At the surface, you see that there is one ship still moored, sort of to the side of it. All the rest of the ships seem to be gone. Though, perception check.
Sure.
Is it day?
It is, but it's still it's water. It's sort of darkness. It's going to be hard for you to see as well.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can I make one at
I don't know if
disadvantage?
my
No, it's fine.
devil's sight would. I can see through.
What?
You have dark vision, though, yeah?
I have dark vision. I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical. But it's water.
It's physical darkness.
Well,
I'd say.
perception check was a natural 4, so that's gonna talk it up to a
Cool. Nothing.
7.
You can make one too, Nate, but it will be a disadvantage.
We're gonna
Might as well.
die.
18
A
and
19 now.
and what was it? What's my perception?
I don't know, dude.
15.
15. Cool. You see, because you're at sort of at the surface right now. You see down, like here-ish, there is a pod of Sophagine just sort of swimming around. It's like 5 or 6 of them. And you get the sense that during the day, the pirates leave, but the Sopha can hang out, and vice versa.
Okay.
So you're going to have to sneakily make your way to this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to make Mirabelle like go a little slower and go around so that we don't make as much of a
Yeah.
displacement.
Let me
and
just put
stuff.
on something.
You're just gonna chill, like your whole body's
All right.
shiz.
So, I'm gonna ask one of you make your Mirabelle stealth check.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up some.
Are you? And I go. Okay, so this is like 60-ish feet down. Are you going above, around, below? What's the plan for altitude?
Where are they looking?
There's like 6 or 7 of them, so they're all sort of spread out and looking in different directions. It seems like a particularly well thought out guarding plan for the intelligence you've seen from Sophagine so far.
Yeah. I think we're gonna try to go around them, but also try to be lower than them because I feel like the displacement is more apparent if you're higher.
Sure. So you're going around to this side?
Yeah. Just trying
Put you here for now.
Okay, and I'll roll.
You roll stealth, you roll perception.
I'm stealthing with
Mirabelle.
Mirabelle stack. Cool.
16.
14.
You see another pod up over here, sort of higher above. You seem to make it past this first one, no problem. Where are you headed next?
Well, my plan is to dock on the other side of where the ship is.
Like here?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go straight forward?
Yeah.
Alright, stealth and perception.
Okay.
8.
Non-natural 20.
Very stealthily, you basically come up upon these guys. Another pod of them. Now they're more like here. So, as you approach, you're very, very stealthy. You don't seem to notice them in time. But as you get up, you like drift past one, and you're like, oh no, that was there. I thought that was seaweed. And you're like in the center of their group. They haven't noticed you yet, but you're like between 5 or 6 Suffagine.
Can we just like go straight down?
One more stealth.
Uh,
For the displacement, I'm going to make a roll for these guys, even though...
17.
And that's fine. You just go straight down. One of them sort of turns around and sees nothing and turns back. You're down very, very low at this point.
Yeah.
And as you do so, you notice that this is not anchored to anything. It is floating.
Free floating.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
What's the bottom look like?
From this distance, you're not seeing it.
I mean, we're still going. We're heading straight.
It's bone. It's bones.
Fang.
You do notice, however, that there is a big sort of reef colony that is chained down below it. That is attached to the bottom of just like bones.
So it's like the bones and then chain and then a reef.
Like huge
Huge
heavy duty
chains.
chain and then like this big reef system.
So that's
and you can see Salvagans swimming in and out of that. Much more heavily guarded is the reef than the things that you've seen so far. Perception and stealth again, also.
12.
12.
Yeah, it's good enough. Let's see, one more sort of guarding here. This one seems to be primarily made up of the spellcasters you'd seen, rather than just raiders. But as you sort of dock around, go out of sight, I assume you're headed up towards the top.
Yeah.
You breach the surface. Doesn't seem to be any sort of entry point on this side. In the front, there's a big sort of arch. I guess I should describe this place, because I wrote it down. It's a massive and imposing structure made of bleached white bones, each bone larger than your ship. Like, a single bone is significantly larger than what your ship is. It's arranged in the vague shape of a massive sharp-toothed whale, sort of like with its... It's downstairs. With its teeth raised up to the sky. You can see that there is a big sort of entrance at its front that is guarded from the inside by 2 really heavily clad-looking figures standing in the shadow on the inside. There seems to be a lot of like strange bone tunnels. Everything is like blocked off from the sun, but you can tell that it sort of twists and turns in there. You come up to this side. It's sort of like down at the bottom of one of the fins.
Don't look at me, we're invisible.
No. What do you think?
How close are we to these guards right now?
The guards are like here.
Okay.
So you saw them as you were going around, but they're not.
If we... Oh, yeah, that's right. If we... Pretend I'm whispering. If we conjure up the ship, we'll have to fend off all those...
Suffagine.
Yes.
I think the plan would be...
This place is big enough to fit the boat inside of it. Pop up the boat. Hopefully we can do that in a way that the cannons are aimed at the door. So when things start pouring in, we start blasting. And we... Or do we just continue to stealth in and... Oh, that boat is supposed to be a distraction while we stealth our way to the king, right?
Yeah, I was planning on release boat. I was planning on... We saw those guards. I thought you could sneak around to where the guards are, open the book.
The guards look like vampires?
They're hiding in the shadows, right?
From the glimpse you got, impossible to tell. They were heavily armored and they were inside.
Or we could do that later. But I was planning to release the boat, get our party out, have the people start sailing around to, so they don't get like boarded as easily, but keep firing at the structure.
With all those spellcasters, I do worry that they will capsize the ship.
Well, yeah. or do you want to wait here till nightfall? This is weird because you said it seems as though like they're guarding here in the day, and then
They're here during the day, and the ships aren't. You don't necessarily know what's happening during the night.
okay.
But you know that Tafikin have to sleep.
It's either. What do you think we're better at dealing with, the Saphagine or the vampires?
So far, we have a pretty good track record with the vampires,
Yeah.
but I don't have much more invisibility.
Yeah. So I think release the ship, have them fire at the structure while also maneuvering, and we trust their
And
ability.
we quickly
go
make our way for.
for the entrance.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
If I release the ship, is that like a magical effect and my invisibility will disappear?
Attack actions and spells.
So yeah. But you'll still be invisible.
It's not an attack action or a spell, is it? Oh, it's an action.
I'll still be invisible. It doesn't say actions. It just says if you make an attack roll or if you cast a spell.
Could be construed as a spell, but let's say we'll keep you invisible.
It's
Then.
using a magic item.
And anything, spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Then it won't stop your invisibility, you think.
Okay. Our friends will come off board, and then you and me will be primed to deal with the guards to help them out. You take one, I take the other.
No, I'll try.
I mean, like,
Conjure up a rapier.
you also have the book.
And I have the book, but I don't know if the vampires.
Well, hopefully we'll know it when we're closer. And playing from there. Okay. I don't want to dwell on anymore.
Where? Okay, wait. You're here. There's nowhere for you to walk on the structure here.
The door's over on the other side.
Here. Like you can't like get up and walk on the side here. It's smooth up. The only place to board it seems like is here that you've seen is here.
Shall we circle? Circle the structure?
Yeah, we know where the parties are. We know that party's there, so let's
Also,
circumvent
that boat is curious.
As you go around, sort of on the surface, you notice that no boats behind it. Doesn't seem to be a lot of Saphagine presence behind it either. And there is a small sort of porthole right here.
Well. Let's crawl
I don't know
in.
what you're thinking.
Well.
What I was saying, but yeah, I like this. This is better. So, you ready?
Shall we just crawl into here and take a look? Or do you want to release the ship and run in?
Let's crawl in. Let's see it. Give it a look.
Sort of like crawl up. It's a bit of a squeeze for you with your armor.
Yeah.
This doesn't. It seems like it's like an exit, but not for people who walk.
It's like maybe it's like a chum chute.
As you go in, it is literally like a 90-degree sort of smooth, boned surface leading upwards. It's pretty well like oiled, but there doesn't seem to be any like trash or anything in it.
Like, what are the sides like?
It's just like a smooth tunnel.
A smooth tunnel all around. Okay. Do you think we can climb up this?
There's porous bones. That's
Yeah.
hard, but
That's why I was like checking.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
you could probably find some like finger holes for sure. You might have to make your own.
I have a pickaxe. Yeah.
Let's climb. Well, let's climb up. If we can, secure a rope. Go back down.
Get the people.
Boat, people, climb.
Love it. Oh, we're invisible.
Invisible. I don't know
I
what
ju-
you're doing.
Elril, I wanted you to know I put my hand out for one of those high fives.
Alright, I high five you.
Fist pump.
Fist. Pump. Bump? Pump?
I don't know. Is it a pump or a
Oh
bump?
my god.
I don't know. It's not really my sort of thing.
Me neither.
Make some checks for climbing.
This is how we die.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll be using my pickaxe.
And that's going to give you advantage on your athletics.
Nice.
I'll be struggling.
Wait. Do you want to tie a rope with us together? So if one of us slips, the other one could try to brace.
When I slip, you'll catch me.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at climbing.
I know. Okay. Tie a rope around each other's waist.
But you just climb up there and I'll wait here.
Okay.
What'd you get?
24.
Cool. Easily enough. You make your way up. I already have your mini.
Yeah, you do. And there's 85 people in there, and they know I'm there because of the noise, and I die.
It's a little loud. As you clang in. As you come up, you see that there is, you come up, clang, and you look up and you see scaly feet. And you look up a little bit more, and there's a Sophogene, just a normal looking one. Perception. I'll keep describing it, but sort of looking down
14.
through the tunnel. 14? Its eyes are a dull red. Not a thing you've seen from Sophogene before.
Vampire
Vampagine.
Sahuagin.
Sort of looks down and shields his eyes a little bit from the sun sort of bouncing up off the bone.
No Sahuagin.
Can I grab his leg and pull it down?
Soft
Quick
hide.
rock! Yeah, make a grapple check.
Would that count as an attack roll?
That would.
That
yeah.
would, yeah. Because it replaces an attack roll.
What's the grapple? Is it athletics?
You are athletics. He makes acrobatics or athletics. Let me grab that stat sheet.
26.
I mean, yeah, that's a 14. Boom! And you just let
Watch
go,
out!
slide down. You hear, watch out! You hear a Sophogene go, and then, boom! The two of them sort of out the end, sort of sploosh. And as it does so, as the Sophogene touches the light, it begins to catch on fire.
Whoa.
How much damage do they take? It takes a lot of damage. It's burning. Burning pretty heavily, but as it hits the water, you're still hanging onto its leg. It's going to try to break the grapple and get out. It can move in the water.
Okay.
So
Another one?
athletics, yeah.
21.
4. You hold on to it. It starts yelling. Under the water, it starts just being like,
Go time.
Yeah.
Somehow it's, well, I guess it would still be sort of burning under the water, huh? Because it's still in the sunlight. It's taking fire damage a bit at the top.
Crazy.
Take fire damage, not radiant damage?
I think it's fire damage, no matter what.
Oh,
I could
don't
literally be wrong. It's taking damage. It doesn't matter either way for this guy.
literally say.
Alright, I mean, make an attack roll.
We should go to the boat now.
24.
Yep, that'll hit.
And it's Divine Smite. Because... 14, regular.
Mm-hmm.
$15 radiant.
Between the fire damage and your pickaxe through its brain, it's dead.
It made a call. We should move now.
It didn't make too much. Frankly, it didn't make a ton of noise.
Oh.
It started to be. It began to scream.
Just sounds like some random bird.
Okay, I'm gonna
Let's secure the rope and get
I'm
the
gonna go
boat.
secure the rope while you let our friends out.
You've already made pickaxe holes. Easy enough. You make your way up. You make your way up into this room, and you look around. This seems to be some sort of armory. It's got javelins similar to the ones that you have, but they're made with much nicer steel. They're not made of bones. They're made of actual metal. And you see a good number of them that also they sort of it's a prong, a large prong through the center, and then two sort of scythe blades off to the side. There's some armor that you recognize both from the vampire pirates and also from the Sophogene sort of intermingled here.
Yeah. But I'm alone.
It's just you.
Yeah.
There is sort of an opening through here though.
Secure the rope.
Easy enough.
Give it a little shaky.
All right, I
Windfall.
It's much bigger than that.
Windfall.
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 So the boat
Oh dear.
happens.
No.
We'll say that's the side of the boat.
Cancel dungeon party.
You come out of the boat and you find yourself just like, boom, right up on you. And you wait for a minute. It's go time.
I say, what's our guild name?
Fate Breakers.
Fate Breakers. Up.
Assemble.
The rest of
Are you
you.
still invisible?
Yeah.
I hear an
I suppose so.
Elril.
So the rest of you, good luck.
And you guys just
We're going.
Go.
you see the rope, climb on up, make your way up into
What's Herky do?
the chamber. Herky, you know, Herky probably didn't recognize what you just said, so he just appeared and is just sort of standing on deck looking around.
Herky. If the fishmen come on the boat, just off the boat.
Herky!
Herky, off the boat.
So he starts trying to grab you.
No. Fit. I minor illusion that a sophomore. I just spell it. Yeah, okay, I'm going.
As the three of you sort of jump
Can
off.
Herky yeet someone?
Yeah.
Within his abilities?
Hercules
Certainly
uses
is.
this.
100%.
So, three splashes, easy enough up the rope.
I also climbed the rope.
Yeah, and four of you see each other up in this armory. Yeah,
Do you want
bring
some
them over.
I'm here also.
Bring him the boys.
The boys.
Bring back my girls.
Here.
Needs T-posing.
Nope.
What would that be? The somatic.
Is it
component
just
for? But like, what is T-posing the somatic?
Zone of truth.
Sort of.
is it just armor and like
Armor, weapons, yeah, for the most part. Of all kinds. It's mostly sort of these sort of trident-y stuff, but there's a lot of interestingly made like weapons of all other kinds. You could theoretically swap or just pick up any sort of weapon here. It's got a very like it's hard to explain why, but it's sort of like dark steel with like vicious curves, some like jagged edges. It seems very vampiric in nature.
Anything seeming a little finesse-like?
There's some,
Perhaps
like-
a short sword.
There's a short sword in here, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna snag that because I lost mine.
You did. It's a short sword. It's
I don't think I'll use it because I have a psychic weapon.
it's like short sword scimitar hybrid almost. So it's like slightly curved, and then the back edge is jagged.
Is it a D6 finesse?
Yeah. You're all there.
Let's move.
Let's move.
Do we know what this guy looks like? Or are we just killing everyone in the building?
Well, we're looking for a vampire.
that one.
Thanks, man.
Shall we go?
Yes.
Ew.
Quickly.
And as you go, that is where we'll end this
Oh.
episode of Dungeon Party.
Infiltration. Why did we get the boys?
What? Fine, for no reason. Yeah, so stick around next week. Time to infiltrate the in part of the in and behind.
This
The
is
most fun
behind.
part.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did the behind part, and now it's the in part.
Behind and in.
It made more sense to call it that, huh?
Behind and in.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to our patrons for patronizing us. Thanks to our subscribers for subscribing to us. Please like, comment, tell your friends. Some exciting shit going on, so you should tell your friends to watch it. That's all I'm saying.
Tell your friends.
Go watch the Valentine's Day.
Go
episode.
watch the Valentine's
Go
Day.
rewatch it, and you'll know why. You'll know why this one happened like this.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you're not currently playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, you totally should. It's really fun. It brings friends together, and sometimes it makes.
Tears them apart.
Sometimes you read goblin porn, and that's fine.
Hey, there's a safe for work version.
Okay. But until next time, thanks for partying with us in the dungeon. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye.